It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're going to see Junior Colson.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, maybe 6 points too.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're underway from Kansas City. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. 3rd down coming. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw, Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On is Katie York for the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
First play, here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, and they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fumble. If you're the type to believe in omens, well, this is a very worrying start to this game.
The Chiefs setting their off. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. From the 33 on second down. He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
And he'll go down here at the 16. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 16-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the 16. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Throwing again, Mahomes. He brings it in. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
York now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Darius Davis to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chargers getting their offense set for their 2nd drive. And I know it's early, Brock, but you can almost feel that they need some points to keep this lead from getting out of control and build up their confidence as well after drive number 1 ended in that interception.
Yeah, totally co-sign that, Kate. Every bit of it. It's an early deficit, but there's still a whole lot of game left. You don't need to make up for it right away. You just need to start to see those chains moving. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits his man on the out route. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Mahomes. Into traffic, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
It's Pacheco again. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. He gets 6 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Right back to Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Tight end in motion left. They just get the play off. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. It's a 2-score game early. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. From the 18 on 2nd down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Mahomes Chiefs take a 20-zip lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. Herbert from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At their 49-yard line.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now it's Mahomes. To the left side, and it is caught. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field. I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
2nd and 10 now. This one finds Kelsey. And he'll go down here at the 16.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
On target to Worthy. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Again, Mahomes to throw. This throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Chargers 7-yard line.
Another throw for Mahomes. And the defender comes away with it. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third down run by Dobbins. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. Brought in at the 41. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Herbert on first down. This ball's caught by Palmer. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. One of the tight ends motioning right. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now Herbert again. Rifles it, and it's caught. How How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
1st and 10 from the 41. Herbert to throw once more. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. It's Herbert once more. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. Got him in over the middle, complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Herbert back to throw. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knocked so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable 4th down if you don't get the first.
He's running for it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points. And that's mission accomplished there.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that brings us to halftime here in KC. It's the Chiefs who've got the advantage heading into the locker rooms. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, where you see the final score there. Jared Goff, couple of touchdown passes as his guys win their 2nd straight to start the year. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Minnesota Vikings. J.J. McCarthy, 3 touchdown passes as his guys bounce back from the defeat on opening weekend. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Derrick Henry, a touchdown run in the victory. We were treated to an excellent first half from the gunslinger, Patrick Mahomes. He got off to a hot start with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes, threw another for good measure in the 2nd quarter. So he has been on target throughout.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Hauled in by Rice. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. So now here's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
That's interference. Defense.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. A 2nd down throw for Mahomes. Wiley hauls it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And they will score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And turnovers, well, we all know, never okay for the... Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.